Harry and Eugenie face-to-face resolve conflicts, but Sussex's move make his cousin's blood boil. Prince Harry and his cousin Princess Eugenie will have talked about his and Meghan Markle's ongoing rift with the royal family during her US visit, royal expert Phil Dampier claimed. Eugenie became the first member of the royal family to make a public visit to Harry in California last week since he quit his role as a senior member 2 years ago. They were spotted on Sunday at the Super Bowl in Los Angeles together without each other's partners, Meghan Markle and Jack Brooksbank. The meeting comes amid mounting concern over Harry's upcoming biography, which is slated to hit bookshelves later this year. The pair would have had hours to talk while at the game, as well as before and after, with many having since speculated what was said. Royal author Phil Dampier noted how close Harry and Eugenie have been since they were children, and suggested they would have discussed the royal rift during her US visit. A younger Harry and Eugenie bonded over a shared love of the London party scene, and were often in each other's company when their mothers, Diana, Princess of Wales, and Sarah, Duchess of York, were close friends. Speaking to the Daily Telegraph, Mr. Dampier said, "They've always got on very well and been very close. If there is going to be an emissary, or an intermediary, between Harry and the royal family back home, she could well fit the bill." He went on to claim, "I'm sure when they met in LA, they would have talked about the situation, and I'm sure she'll be trying to smooth things over. She could be one of the ways whereby tentative steps could be taken to try and heal the rift." While Harry and Eugenie were on different paths in the royal world, the princess was destined to take up work and make a living. Harry was intended to serve the public as a working royal. It has all since changed. In the Sussex's unofficial biography, Finding Freedom, Omid Scobie and Carolyn Durand wrote, "Out of all the Queen's grandchildren, Harry and Eugenie have one of the most natural connections. Like Harry, Eugenie is loyal, honest and great fun. Not only did he trust her implicitly, but friends said that she gives great advice and has always been beyond wise for her years." Prince Harry is not expected to attend the memorial service for the Duke of Edinburgh next month as he continues his legal battle over security. On Friday, a court heard that Harry did not feel safe in Britain without the protection of Scotland Yard officers, who he believes offer superior protection to privately hired bodyguards. Members of the royal family now believe that his latest comments rule out a return for the March 29 service of Thanksgiving at Westminster Abbey. Harry returned without his wife Meghan and children Lilibet, aged 8 months, and Archie, 2, in April to attend his grandfather's funeral, which was restricted to close family and friends at Windsor due to COVID restrictions. But a source close to the royal family said, they don't think it's likely he'll come back because it would undermine his position that it's too much of a threat. It is believed to be even more unlikely that Meghan and their children would return. Harry's grandmother still hasn't met the Duke and Duchess of Sussex's daughter, who was born last June in California and named Lilibet after the Queen's childhood nickname. A no-show from Harry at such an important event, particularly one which will honor his beloved grandfather, will no doubt add further tension to the strained relationship with his family. When the Queen recently announced that it was her sincere wish that Camilla would become Queen when her husband Charles is king, Harry made no publicly supportive comment to his stepmother in response to the news. And the royal family is braced for further Harry bombshells when he publishes his memoirs, which are said to have been pushed back to the end of this year. Yet Harry is still in touch with some members of the family. Last weekend he was seen watching the Super Bowl in America with his cousin Eugenie, daughter of Prince Andrew, who had flown out to LA for a visit that combined a work event with a trip to see Harry.